First of all, can I thank the Tánaiste for his work on Brexit to date. Unlike most other deputies, I could observe Brexit from a Brussels perspective. And I want to say that as an Irish MEP, I and others considered we were well represented. But of course, things have moved on, and in recent times, Brexit has somewhat disappeared from the radar because of COVID-19. But in a way, it's like the coronavirus itself. It's still lurking in the background, but hiding in plain sight, as it were. And now I suppose that Boris Johnson is back in Downing Street, we can have some hope that there will be some real progress and not a continuation of the current incessant foot-dragging. In this context, I believe we need to continue the pressure for an extension of the negotiating period. I think COVID-19 could be seen as a type of force majeure, a good enough reason to seek for and agree to an extension. Because right now it seems to me as if the current trajectory will drive us straight into a brick wall. There is, as you said, Taoiseach, another round of talks next week, and it's really do or die, as June is just around the corner. And I agree with Deputy Howlin here. It is at that point now. I suppose another issue of real concern is that the UK has not made their negotiating position public. The EU has committed to transparency, and that mismatch creates its own difficulties. Commissioner Hogan spoke this morning on radio. He spoke of the slow progress that the UK is making and seeking to blame COVID-19 for any negative outcome on Brexit. He spoke of the UK still trying to divide and conquer and to move over the heads of the European Commission. But he also said that Barnier, following a meeting with the EU ambassador, said that that is not working. So his assessment, while quite bleak, is probably fairly accurate. Now, in your speech, you mentioned not just a level playing field, but a strong level playing field. Yet, all we hear from the negotiations is that the UK is still attempting to cherry-pick. They're looking at some of the deals already in place, the Canadian trade deal, the Korean trade deal, the Japan trade deal, and others. And they're trying to pick the bits and pieces that suit them. This approach, as we all know, is a disaster because it prevents any real progress from being made. And as I said, it brings us to the brink. Now, as other deputies have said, we have to remain steadfast and resolute. You know, I know, and we all know how crucial it is that the EU continues to maintain a fully united front. And I expect that will continue. I was heartened to hear your absolute commitment to the Irish protocol. I know you helped negotiate it, but because of the reckless position of the UK, I think that cannot be restated often enough. You also mentioned you had a conversation with Michel Barnier around the land bridge, and I will come back to that during the questions. But it's a crucial route to market, to the EU market, to which we will have full access. And we must absolutely ensure it remains open and that it functions effectively. Finally, Minister, I want to mention the huge concerns we all share around agriculture and food production. As we know, 40% of our food exports go to the UK, and the threat to farming and food production is simply enormous for all regions, but perhaps even more so for the border regions. And again, I will come back to that in the questions and answers. So, Minister, like COVID-19, there are no easy answers, but we have to negotiate Brexit with our EU partners and minimise any negative outcomes for this island that's simply behind an island off the coast of Europe. Thank you.